So this entire thing was a setup?
Exactly. It's all part of an attempt to make the U-TIC Organization, or should I say, all of Miltia, into a scapegoat. Even the Realian violence that we're seeing right now is nothing more than a brushstroke in the larger picture.
But who's behind this? And why?
U-TIC is undoubtedly a cover for a greater power, still operating in the shadows. I believe that this power is manipulating the conflict between the Federation and the Miltian system, driving a sequence of events in order to get their hands on something very specific.
Like what?
The Y data.
The Y data?
I relieved an operative of this disk, and though I was only able to decode it partially, I discovered that all manner of data from all existing phenomena is gathered together within an area of space. And beyond that lies a special place only described in the Y data.
Captain Uzuki, how in the world did you acquire this information?
I have my ways.
Sorry. Ashes to ashes.
All right. Here it is. You will find the U.R.T.V.s in the lowest level.
All right. Captain Uzuki, thank you for bringing us this far. We'll take things from here.
Of course. As I said, it was fate. I wish I could go with you further. However, it's imperative that I complete my work on this data. I want to completely expose the shadow behind this conflict and drag it into the light. To do this, I'll have to access the mainframe here. Also.
What?
I gave you far too much credit, Uzuki. I thought you were smarter than this, a better thief. I never once thought you'd just come walking in through the front door.
Well, I thought you might be getting lonely, Colonel. So I figured I'd come pay you a visit.
Same old Uzuki. Neither your attitude nor your ability to bluff have shown improvement. No matter. The data you possess is no threat to us. You've got nothing.
Precisely why I have some unfinished business here.
I see. You know what this means. Uzuki!
No more words. This ends here.
You're a sad sight, Uzuki, even with your so-called reinforcements. Pathetic. You're out of your league. Why, it's clear now that you never even had a chance.
Captain, you're hurt.
It's from earlier. It's nothing to worry about. If you'll pardon the cliché, it's just a scratch.
So it's begun. This planet is finished. There's no point in staying any longer. I think it's time we ended this. Once and for all. You dare to face me, maimed as you are? The only thing you've mastered is the art of futility.
You never know until you try, Colonel.
That's enough! Now you see your death. I have always been your better in every way, Uzuki. It's something that old fool couldn't... What the...
Canaan, take this.
Is this?
Storing it with you is safer than carrying it around. Besides, there's somewhere else I must go.
What? You're not serious. Look, we're still mobile, Captain. You could come with us.
No, this is my own way of atonement. I can't turn back now.
But...
Please, go on. Bring the truth of this conflict, the truth hidden in that data, to light. Please, do this one thing. for me.
Captain Uzuki.
I'm counting on you. So, farewell.
Canaan, look at that.
Congratulations, Canaan. This brings our total loss count to 127. I'd say that's a new record. I remember the first time as if it was yesterday. My son was born the next day.
How old is he now?
He starts junior high next month.
I see.
It's gotta be that shadow. I mean, think about it. Its influence severs your data link every time. If we only knew what it was, then we could access the data he gave you. Canaan, it's a summons from Representative Helmer. Could you go ahead and report today's results while you're there?
I'm not your secretary, you know.
But today's my son's birthday.
I see. That's unfortunate, but I suppose it can't be helped.
I understand that it's data concerning the Miltian Conflict. Is it really that important?
Yes, it is. The truth behind the conflict lies buried within it. The one who entrusted that data to you was a subordinate under my command. I had sent him in on an independent investigation.
Yes, Jin Uzuki. Whatever happened to him?
I thought you were a model with suppressed emotions. Don't tell me you're concerned about him.
I'm just curious. He is the one who saddled me with this nuisance after all.
Don't worry about him. He's left the military. I hear he's doing fine. Now, I have another job I'd like you to undertake. Have a look at this. The 100 series Realian prototype Momo will be executing a dive into her subconscious domain at the Administration Bureau. I'd like to request your assistance.
What's the timeline?
I've been notified that our people have just now descended from orbit and landed at the spaceport. I'd be obliged if you could go and pick them up.
Sounds to me like there's more to it than that.
We've noticed a rise in recent activity from both the U-TIC Organization and the immigrant fleet. I think in times like these, it pays to take precaution.
Understood.
Your Holiness, I have news concerning the matter of the Y data. Chief Inquisitor Margulis wishes to convey the details to you directly.
Very well.
Your Eminence, it is an honor to be in your presence.
Spare me your platitudes. I understand that the Realian in possession of the Y data has fallen into the hands of the Kukai Foundation. I trust you have an explanation for this.
Yes, Holiness. It is true that the 100 series prototype that holds the Y data is currently in the custody of the Kukai Foundation. Or rather, the second Miltian government. However,
I trust you understand the significance of the situation.
according to the U.R.T.V. albedo, the Y data is secured by a form of high-level protection, only accessible at the UMN Control Center on 2nd Miltia. Hence, the current situation. Preparations for our next move are already underway.
Margulis. I've heard that the recent offensive against 2nd Miltia was the result of Cardinal Heinlein's manipulation of the Federation's military's upper ranks. What do you know of this?
I am afraid I possess no intimate details of that. I would presume that all of the Cardinal's decisions are made in the organization's best interest.
Your words. I would imagine it is safe for me to trust them.
I have sworn fealty to your holiness. I would never allow myself to be manipulated by ancient dogma.
Very well. Our fleet is considering an invasion of the demilitarized zone in the near future. I sincerely hope that you will not disappoint me.
I understand, your holiness. I vow to deliver you good news.
Margulis,
Holiness,
I don't like that U.R.T.V. It reminds me of someone vulgar. Be sure you remember that.
as you wish. They get suspicious when they get old. The weaker they are, the louder they bark. Pellegrini, what's your status?
Everything is proceeding smoothly. I have Herman and Richard pursuing the target as we speak.
As this is an independent Inquisitor operation, I'm granting you permission to use the E.S. Issachar.
E.S.? You mean those 1,000-year-old relics? Do they still work?
The E.S. is equipped with the Vessel of Anima.
The Vessel of Anima.
The Vessel of Anima was discovered at the same time as the Zohar. Its power rivals the military might of an entire star system. Handle it with care. We can't afford for it to get damaged, particularly after the effort it took to restore it.
Understood.
R&D report. File number 026643. The anti-Gnosis battle android, KOS-MOS, while undergoing startup and field testing on board the Federation cruiser Wohlglinde, awoke during a Gnosis attack on the fleet. She initiated autonomous mode, even though that mode was still sealed, and has been fully operational ever since. KOS-MOS is acting under her own volition. However, there are many unstable elements in her emotional program, and further improvements will be required. After the escape from the Woglinde, we were rescued by the Elsa, a Kukai Foundation cargo ship. We are presently descending into 2nd Miltia in order to turn KOS-MOS over to Vector's 2nd R&D Division. Furthermore, while en route to Miltia, we took the 100 series observational Realian prototype, Momo, into custody. During this time, we were pursued by the U-TIC Organization and an individual called Albedo. Albedo's tenacious attack brought about the appearance of the Song of Nephilim and Proto-Merkaba. KOS-MOS actions allowed us to overcome these crises. I believe this series of actions by KOS-MOS has been greatly influenced by her black box components left behind by the late Kevin Winnicott. This will likely become a major focus of our future research. Report author, Shion Uzuki, Chief Engineer. KOS-MOS Development Project General Operations, Vector Industries, 1st R&D Division.
It's so good to be alive.
Yeah, no kidding. For a while there, I was kind of worried. But somehow we made it back.
I'm telling you, the crazy stuff the Chief pulls always keeps me on edge.
What are you saying? You make it sound like it was all my fault.
Oh, that's not what I meant. Hey, KOS-MOS! Thank goodness you were there. Man, you really saved us.
Thank you very much. I am happy to be of service.
Hey, we're gonna head over to the government office now. What are you all gonna do, Shion?
Well, we need to hand over KOS-MOS. I think I'll wander over to Vector's 2nd Division. Is that all right with you, KOS-MOS?
Acknowledged. That will not be a problem.
I see. Well, I guess you gotta do your job. You're gonna be here for a little while, right? Hey, maybe we can have some fun later.
That'd be great. I'll show you around this place, Momo.
Thanks. I'm looking forward to it.
All right, then. Shall we, KOS-MOS?
Please excuse us. Goodbye.
What the? Hey, Chief! Wait up!
I suppose we should get going, too.
Sorry. Could you wait just a little while? I'm going to report what's happened to the subcommittee. It appears that Dr. Mizrahi has also arrived at Miltia as well, if you have a message for her.
Really? Mommy's here?
Yes.
Please let her know that I'm looking forward to seeing her.
Got it. I'll pass it along.
All right. Continue your assignment until the delivery is complete.
Acknowledged. Dr. Mizrahi.
Yes, Jenseits. Is there something else?
I am currently Ziggurat 8.
So it appears.
Momo is looking forward to seeing you.
I see. I too welcome your arrival.
You know, it almost sounds like she's scared to meet her.
Eavesdropping is not a very admirable pastime.
Say, old man, how about upgrading to a modern carbon-based body? I bet. If we applied combat Realian technology, we'd see some serious results.
There's no need to play around with extending my lifespan.
Sure about that? I bet Momo would be happy if you lived longer.
I'll pass, thanks. I have no desire to prolong things.
All right. You know who to call if you ever change your mind.
What did Mommy say, Ziggy?
All right. She seemed very busy.
Oh, I knew it.
She's one of the contact subcommittee's head members. I'm sure it's a demanding role.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess I've got to do my best to help her out.
What the?
An ambush? Junior, who are they?
Albedo? No, it's not him. It's too gentle for him. It's no good on auto! Somebody drive!
Ziggy, let me go!
Oh! Hey, Momo!
I'll do it. Junior!
Right! Point 2089! For it!
Okay!
Sayonara, baby. Guinan, we're headed for 2089. Tell Helmer to send backup. Hey, Guinan!
Sorry. What's your heading?
2089.
Got it. Strange. What was I just doing?
Understood. I've already dispatched someone. I'll have him head to that point immediately. Damn. It's not even safe on land anymore.
I hope there will be an end to the fighting.
All right, it's time for the main event.
I want to get stronger.
Long time no see. You're looking well. You remember me, right? My name is Richard. Let that name burn in your mind as you die.
There is no choice but to fight.
Now, hand over that puppet.
There's no way you can win.
Now, Richard, don't be rash. Not bad.
Bye-bye. All right, let's call it a day.
Stand down, you two. I'll take care of the rest. It's pointless to resist.
Turn over the 100 series at once!
That craft! Canaan?
Get down, Rubido.
I've got you! Wait, what's going on? The controls aren't responding. How can this be?
We've got no choice. Richard, Herman, abort the mission. We're withdrawing.
Jeez, man. If you were gonna save us, you could have shown up a bit sooner.
I'm surprised to hear you whine so much. Further enemy pursuit appears unlikely for the time being. I'm heading back. I'll see you around, Rubido.
I already told you I'm Caanan Jr. now. Get that through your thick head.
It's hard to shake my past image of you.
Do you know him?
Yeah. He's an old acquaintance.
Somebody! Anybody! Please help us! It won't stop. The cradle won't stop bleeding. It's all right. Rub it out. Let it go. Don't say that. You can't give up.
Two U.R.T.V. variants. Identified and confirmed.
The red horse carries war, and the black horse, famine. Upon those tiny backs bear the great calamity.
What did you say, Chaos? I didn't read that.
It's nothing. Let's go rescue them.
It's all my fault. I'm the leader, but then I cut the link. And now Albedo's.
Albedo?
He's a piece of me. Beating in my right chest.
I have the search results. Albedo is the name of unit number 667. The records show that he and unit number 666 were conjoined twins. Apparently it happens on rare occasions, even with artificially created children.
So he was infected as well, the rider of the white horse. May your bodies and souls find peace, even if it is but a short one.
guess I owe them my life.
So you've known Chaos for a long time, too? Can I also call you Rubido, too? It's a very pretty name.
Sorry, it's just,
Oh, I'm sorry.
Nah, it's just... I don't have a lot of good memories of that name.
Oh. You and Ziggy don't like your original names very much, do you?
Names tend to link themselves to memories, both good and bad. I have a feeling that old man over there has a lot of baggage himself. Besides, I think old man over there seems to like being called Ziggy.
Oh, I hope he does.
Even though it kind of sounds like something you would call your dog.
The Zohar project?
Right. The situation is grave. The Gnosis phenomenon is spreading at an ever-increasing rate. More than 120 star systems have already been eradicated, a fact that's been difficult to keep secret thus far. Worst-case scenario projections indicate that if this continues, humanity will only have a few years before it's completely wiped out by the Gnosis.
Yes, I understand that. Thank you. But tell me how this relates to KOS-MOS.
This way.
This is incredible.
The KOS-MOS tertiary weapon system. It was developed to prevent the worst-case scenario from ever happening.
And just what do you classify as worst case?
The Zohar project is a massive undertaking whose ultimate goal is to eradicate the Gnosis from the cosmos. To do this, we know we must salvage the original Zohar that's sleeping on Miltia. Our studies over the past half-century have revealed the Zohar to be this dimension's ultimate energy device. But there is also a problem. The Zohar center, or rather the core unit that controls it, is a double-edged sword.
What do you mean?
This is the phenomenon known as Udu. Beyond the initial loss of the core unit, we have no details on how it occurred. But we do know, however, that this is what made Miltian space the way it is today, and that this phenomenon is also responsible for the appearance of the Gnosis.
Wait a minute. Are you saying that even more Gnosis might show up?
We can't be certain, but it is a definite possibility.
So you're outfitting KOS-MOS with this. Those shoulder units, they're a phase transfer system, right?
Now I see why they called you the Flower of First Division, Chief Uzuki.
I didn't come here for jokes.
Sorry, I'll continue. This was originally designed for use on the archetype, but it's been refitted for use on the current KOS-MOS. The system radius is 130 nanometers.
130?
Can you control it accurately at that scale?
Yes, with the help of the Tactical Sim Lab. That's why we had KOS-MOS moved here.
And if I refuse to turn her over?
This project has been officially commissioned by the government. Being chief of software development doesn't give you the right to refuse us.
I imagine not.
Look, I know there's a lot about KOS-MOS' recent activation that worries you, but rest assured, everything's going to be fine. Headquarters has taken a good look at KOS-MOS activity records up to now. They firmly believe this can be done. And so do we. Everything is ready to go.
I suppose the only thing I can do now is trust you.
We can do this. Besides, this system was designed at First Division by none other than Kevin Winnicott himself.
Fine. We'll transfer KOS-MOS to the 2nd R&D Division today at 1400 hours. I'll send the paperwork along later. Please send requests for any specific needs to my personal address at 1st Division. I'll have Alan take care of the software. If there's anything you don't understand...
We'll contact you. Thank you for your cooperation.
For the sake of humanity?
Yes, you might even say that's the reason she was born. Her awakening will lead humanity toward the future. I can hardly wait until that time comes.
This transport is part of KOS-MOS equipment too, right? A craft that can interact with hyperspace on its own without using a UMN column. Is this going to save humanity too?
In a broader sense, I suppose. They might come in handy for us someday. You'll probably laugh when you hear me say this, but I believe, no, I want to believe that she'll be more than just some wanton instrument of destruction. I hope the future that she builds will be one swept clean of our differences, an ideal world, free of destruction or slaughter. Sounds funny, doesn't it?
No. It's just that your eyes, Kevin, they were so lit up just now that you looked like a child.
I can't help it. I guess I better watch myself during the public test.
Well, to be honest, I can't wait to see her wake up too.
Chief! Wait up, Chief! Hey, what's wrong with you? You're acting strange today.
Nothing's wrong. It's the same old me.
Where are you going, then?
Into the city for a bit. It's been a long time, so...
A long time? Oh, right. Isn't your house,
Yeah. It's in 8th District. Listen, Alan, don't take your eyes off KOS-MOS, okay?
Yeah, of course. Why? There is definitely something wrong with her today.